Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing the March 2019 wig sale informational video. I don't have my contacts in, so I'm actually wearing my glasses, but then there's a glare from my green light. There's a glare from my ring light, so I'm just gonna have to not wear them. So I can't see how my face or anything looks because I don't have my contacts in. So I like to do these. If you are new to my channel and you are new to my wig sales, I like to do informational videos a couple days before the wig sale goes live on my Big Cartel website, because I want you guys to know exactly what you're getting, because my sales are final. I do not do returns on them. I am not a big company. It's just me. I'm just selling the wigs that I have on hand that I want to sell. So I'm going to get all the disclaimers out the way so you know exactly what I expect when I do my wig sales, or what you should expect during the wig sale. So I wrote them down so you guys know. So first and foremost, companies send me these wigs to review in exchange for a review. So after they send me the wig to review, I fulfill my obligation of doing the review. It is up to me to decide if I want to keep the wig or if I want to sell the wig, okay? With that being said, I also can name my price. It's up to me what I decide to price those wigs as well. Okay, so by no means am I pressuring anybody to buy anything from my sale. A lot of people ask me to do sales all the time. So there is a demand, and that's why I do my wig sales. It's just another stream of income. If you have an issue with that, you don't have to tell me down below. It's fine. There's plenty of other people that are interested in my wig sales. Sales are for US residents only. With the giveaway I did for my 100K giveaway, I gave away a lot of wigs. And with giveaways, I always do international and domestic giveaways, because I feel like, you know, everybody supports me whether they're from the US or from somewhere else. So giveaways are international and domestic, but wig sales are strictly for US residents only. As I told you guys, there are no returns, so all sales are final. So if you have to watch this video more than once before the sale goes live to decide on whether or not you want a wig, you can do that. But make sure you are confident with the wig that you are looking to buy before you actually buy it. I do not ship to PO boxes. So if you have an issue with a wig being worn before, or me having it on my head, you don't want to participate in this wig sale, because pretty much all of these wigs are wigs I have worn at least one time, with the exception of one or two. Most of these wigs I've already worn at least once. Synthetic wigs will not be washed before I send them, but human hair wigs will be washed before I send them to you guys. So the wigs will not be in their original packaging. That keeps shipping costs down and everything like that. So don't expect it. All these wigs won't be in their original packaging. So you must have a PayPal account before you participate in this sale. The sale is going to be Sunday, March 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys voted for a Sunday evening sale. I used to do my sales on Saturday mornings, but a lot of you guys expressed that you're cleaning up and stuff on Saturday morning, you're doing a lot of other things, but on Sunday evenings you're a bit more settled. So I'll try to do more Sunday evening sales for you guys. So the shipping window is going to be pretty broad, because first off, I have to wash all the human hair wigs and most of the wigs that are in this sale are going to be human hair wigs. So shipping window is going to be Tuesday through Friday of next week. And on Monday, I will be washing and letting the human hair wigs air dry before I ship them. And the reason why it's Tuesday through Friday, I have to get all of my my boxes and everything in the mail so I can ship those out to you guys. So it's going to be on my Big Cartel website, and I'll have all the information in the description box for you guys. The website will go into maintenance mode at like 7:40, 20 minutes before the sale goes public, so I can have everything go live right at 8 p.m. And I do this because I think like my first couple of sales, which were like 4 years ago, I would put like right at like 8 o'clock or whatever time the sale would be, I would start to make the wigs live, and then some things would be ready to go before others, and people would get upset about that, which I totally understand. So that's why I put the site in maintenance mode and then make it live, and then I make it live right at the time of the sale. Keep in mind, I am not a big company. It is just me. I don't have a huge amount of inventory. What I have to sell is what I have to sell. So, and I do sales a little bit more frequently than I have been doing them. I do them kind of like every other month or so. It's a huge thing. So a lot of times people will have something in their cart. They'll even check out, or they'll think they'll check out, and then they realize that somebody else purchased that particular item. That happens all the time. In this particular sale, I think I have 17 boxes. I have way more than 17 subscribers. So the people that are interested in this sale, the sales are highly competitive. So just keep that in mind. If you do not get a confirmation from PayPal, like immediately after you have purchased your box, then it didn't go through, because PayPal would notify you before I can notify you. So if you don't get a payment confirmation from PayPal, then you probably didn't, your transaction probably didn't go through. So keep that in mind as well. You should immediately get a confirmation from PayPal if it went through, and then within the hour of the sale, I will send a purchase confirmation email out to you as well. So you should have both of those. Wig sales are very competitive, so please come into the wig sale knowing that even if it's in your cart, it's not yours until you get a confirmation email saying that your purchase went through from PayPal. Mine will come afterwards, but PayPal is the one that's the most important. Use the code WIGSHIP for orders over $100. Human hair wigs, for the most part, are going to be automatically over $100, and you don't have to put that code in. But let's say you buy 3 synthetic boxes, one that's $45, one that's $30, and then another one that's $30. That's over $100. So that is when you would type in the code WIGSHIP, because now your multiple packages add up to be over $100. So use WIGSHIP. That's the code I always use. So I think that's all the disclaimers. If you are like somebody that always participates in my wig sales and I left something out, you can just tell me down below and I'll just pin that comment, and you know, just help me out too, because this is a lot to remember. Everything has gone pretty well with all of my wig sales. I've only had like 1 or 2 problems over the 4 years I've done the wig sales, so that's really good. So shout out to everybody who has participated. I appreciate you guys. So now I'm gonna tell you guys everything that's in the boxes this month. So box number 1 is gonna be the Zuri box. In this box, you're gonna get 3 Zuri wigs. The first one is Para in color SOM RT 2730. I only wore this wig once, and I actually have a review recorded on this, but it's from, I think, January, and I just never put it up. I just never put it up. I think I still have pictures of it, so I'll try to put that on the screen. I don't know if you guys still want to see that review, because it's like, I recorded that 2 months ago. So that one has only been worn for that video. And then I'm going to be selling both of my Talia wigs. These were very cute, but I haven't touched them. So I'm going to be selling the SOM RC Cali. That was a review only. And then Talia in the number 2. I've actually worn this wig twice. So this box with 3 wigs is going to be $40, which is really good. Also, this sale has a price point for everybody. People that are ready to invest in a human hair wig, which is more expensive, or people that are more so on a budget and you want a good deal on some synthetic wigs. I have a price point for everybody. All right, box number 2 is going to be the Bobby Boss box. In this box, you're going to get 3 Bobbi Boss wigs, and they're all really nice wigs from Bobbi Boss. I just have not touched 2 of them. So Claudia in a number 2, I only wore this particular one one time last year. Now I reviewed Claudia in 2017 and I wore that one quite a bit, and then I repurchased another Claudia last year. So this is the repurchased one that I've only wore once. And then I'm going to be selling 2 of my Bobbi Boss Jubas. Juba was like one of my favorite wigs of 2017, and these are the original ones that I wore in 2017, but I only wore those in the review, I think. Beautiful wigs. No, I've worn these twice. Yeah, so I've worn these twice actually. So I have Bobbi Boss Juba in a number 2, and then I have Bobbi Boss Juba in a 99J. So this box is going to be $55. This one is the Sensational box. This is box number 3. You're going to get 3 Sensational wigs. You're going to get Amani in a number 2. This is brand new. So I actually bought Amani, and then I think Hair So Fly sent me Amani. So I had 2. I kept the one that I reviewed for you guys, and then I'm going to be selling the brand new one. And then I have D in 2 colors. I have it in T1B Plum Purple, only worn in the review, and then D in a number 2, and I only worn that once. So this box is going to be $55. Box number 4 is going to be the colorful box. In this box I have Bobbi Boss Perla in TTS1B/PTBL. This was worn in the review only. And then I have Free Trust Evelyn 30 in the color Azure Green. I love this color so much. I kind of want to keep it just so I can wear it under hats, because it's thin enough to be a good hat wig, but I'm going to let that go. And this box is going to be $45. All right, and box number 5 is going to be the Sensational box. In this box, you're going to get Celeste in color Money Piece Hazel. I only wore that for the review. And then you're going to get Raina in a 99J. I only wore that in the review, and I did cut it and add some layers, and you guys will see that in the original review. But even though I only wore it in the review, it was already starting to tangle a lot. So keep that in mind before you purchase it. With all of these wigs that I'm selling, please watch the original review before you decide to purchase anything, because a lot of the times everything still looks like it did in the original review, whether it's good or bad. Watch the original review. This wig is going to be a wig that I made using hair from Lackey Hair. This is a frontal wig, and this wig is going to be $120. And since I made this wig, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I made this wig last May, and this is actually the wig that I first used, the Sally Hansen spray tan, and I used it in light brown. So I have washed it since then, but that spray tan stays in there. So this is what the wig looks like. That's what the parting space looks like. This is what the inside of the cap looks like. I used the hot glue gun method, which means the frontal is sewn on a spandex dome cap, and then the tracks are put on the spandex dome cap using hot glue gun. All of this residual like stuff you see in here is like plastic from when I had plastic underneath the cap when I was making it, so it wouldn't stick to the mannequin head. But that's what the wig looks like. It's no combs or anything in it. I do have some elastic in there. My head size is a 23-inch circumference, so I do have a bigger head. So if you have a small head, you probably don't want to purchase these. But people with bigger heads, my wigs are probably going to be for you, the ones that I make for myself. So this is what the state that the Lackey Hair wig is in. This wig is going to be $120, which is pretty good, especially for a lot of times the bundles with these wigs cost way more than that. So all right, next up is box number 7. I know for a fact this one is gonna go really fast because I've had people ask me to sell my braided wigs before. I'm going to be selling the City Beauty World Mandy wig that I reviewed like last month. And on their website it's $169. I'm going to be selling it for $160. I only wore it for the review. It's beautifully made. It's a great wig. I'm never going to sell my Izioma wig, the one that I bought myself a couple months ago, but this one, I can let this one go. Box number 8 is going to be the Wig Encounters Kinky Straight wig. I worn this wig twice. This is a wig that I used for my Amy Winehouse video. So it's slightly over tweezed in the front. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like so you guys know the state of it. This wig is actually really, really beautiful. It's very thick and long. And when I did the Amy Winehouse video, it was still in this same state. So that's the front of it. It is over tweezed. Now, if you don't know how to fix a over tweezed wig, I wouldn't purchase this one. I would say to trim this lace back because it needs to be trimmed back just so it won't look like it's over tweezed as much. So you would just need to trim that back. And the sides are a little bit over tweezed too. I did this review at the beginning of 2018 when I didn't know what I was doing with frontals. So I was over tweezing them. So that's what the side looks like. The side is over tweezed too, so you'll have to trim that back. So the rest of it is normal. I didn't make this one. This is from Wig Encounters. So beautiful wig, but it's over tweezed. You'll have to put some work into it. So on their website, this wig is actually really expensive. It's $359. So, but because I have it over tweezed and everything, I'm going to be selling this for $150, which I feel is very fair. Number 9 is going to be Alexis from My First Wig. I've actually worn this wig 3 times. It's a very, very nice straight wig. But I feel like I'm cool with letting it go. On their website, this wig with all the specs that I have is $344. I'm going to be selling it for $250. Number 10 is a wig that I made from Dese Hair. This is a body wave frontal wig. It's a really, really cute wig. Now, when I made this wig, I made it insanely large. Like, this is a huge cap wig. So people with really small heads, it's just gonna be hanging on you. It's too big. So on their website, all of the bundles and the frontal and everything is $283. Okay, so this is the wig here. This wig is actually really beautiful. It looks like a nice wig for a special occasion. This is very long. That's what the parting looks like. Watch the original review. You'll see how pretty this wig is. Change the price. On box number 10, I'll make it $175. I'm not going to do $200. This one is going to be $175. Very nice, glamorous wig. This is the kind of wig, I made this wig to look like the wig I wore to my wedding, but just in a frontal style. Very nice, $175. Okay, the next wig is going to be from Sunlight Hair. This is a long closure wig that I made. It's actually, to me, it's thin. So I looked on their website at the cost of the bundles. It was super cheap, like dirt cheap. It was like $51. But I did make the wig, so I'm going to be selling this for $100. So I'm going to show you guys what that wig looks like. It's probably not going to be the best construction, so keep that in mind too. The reason why you would purchase this wig is if you're just cool with how it looks and the state it's in, or you're purchasing this wig with the intent of, you know, taking the hair off the spandex dome cap and making a different wig. I'm going to show you guys what that wig looks like. This is one of the longest wigs I think I've ever reviewed. I think it's like 28 inches and 26 inches in here. Super long. It does have highlights around the front. This is a closure wig. I used the hot glue gun method to construct this wig. That's what it looks like. No combs or elastic in there. This is what the back looks like. So if you do spread it out and stuff, you'll see like tracks and everything, but you should be fine. But for $100, I think that's pretty good. The next box is box number 12. This is gonna be the My Quality Hair Kinky Curly Wig. And I only wore this for the review. This wig is beautiful. The roots are straight. And even if you watch the original review, I'm like, I'm never gonna sell this wig. And then here I am like a month later selling this wig. And that's because I am gonna be working with Curls soon. And I know from watching Natural Joy's video that their wigs, the root is like curly throughout from root to tip, and I want to make room for that wig. So I'm going to be selling this wig for $135. It's very beautiful, just the roots are just straight. That's the only thing about it. Number 13, this is going to be from Kinky Hair on AliExpress, on Amazon. This is a kinky straight wig. So this wig is brand new. So when Kinky Hair on Amazon sent me the original wig back in December, and I've already reviewed it. It was like under $100 or right at $100. So they accidentally sent me the same wig. So they said I could keep it. So I'm going to be selling it to you guys. And I'm going to be selling it for $100. This is a perfect everyday human hair wig. So if you're looking for a human hair wig that's affordable, that's everyday, that has a nice kinky straight texture, then try to get this wig. Box number 14 is going to be a wig that I made, and it's going to be from Lackey Hair. It's going to be using hair from Lackey Hair. I used the hot glue gun method with this wig. And even though it's the hot glue gun method, and that's not the most professional way to make a wig, but that's what the parting space looks like. That's what it looks like in the back. This one is very full. You won't see any tracks or anything back there. Here is the inside of the cap. The frontal is sewn on the spandex dome cap, and then the tracks are sewn on. The tracks are glued on a spandex dome cap using a hot glue gun method. So that is how everything looks. Got a little bit of bunching up in the center there. No combs or anything. This wig is going to be $150. 15 is another wig that I made. I've been holding on to this wig for over a year now. And the reason I've been holding on to it is because it took me so long to get this color. So this is a wig from Fab Wigs from AliExpress, and this is the blonde wig that I took from black to blonde, and it took a long time. So with this wig, I did use the hot glue gun method. This is a closure wig. The hair is Peruvian body wave, but it's been bleached and processed. So I flat ironed it to be straight. It is dry, and it could use a deep condition. So I'll try to condition it and wash it and everything. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. I have had it in the pack for a year. Yeah, after I made this, I don't think I just didn't wear it again after the initial review. So that's what the root looks like. It's a closure wig, hot glue gun method. So in the original review, like, I had glued like a weft like all around it, but I thought it made sense then, but it didn't, so I had to take it off. So you do have residual like glue around it. There's the back. Any shiny spots you see, that's probably from the hot glue. It's a nice wig, but yeah. All of the human hair wigs, I am going to have them washed before I send them out to you guys. So that's what the back of it looks like. One for $120. Box number 16 is from Wig Only. This is a kinky curly human hair wig. It's very beautiful. I've held on to it since last summer. I've worn this wig 3 times. On their website it's $264. I'm going to be selling it for $200. And the last box is going to be from Wigs. This is their Royal Dream Lace. This is a body wave wig from their this is a body wave wig, and it has Royal Dream Lace. The lace blends seamlessly if you watch the recent review. It's a 360 wig. It has 200% density, so it's very full, and it was only one in the review. I did not realize this wig was that expensive. On the website with all the specs that I have is $419, but I am going to be selling it for $275. So if you want a really nice body wave wig that is not skimping on density, this would be a good wig for you. Those are all the wigs that are included in the March wig sale. Yeah, so that's everything that's included. If you guys have questions that I didn't answer in this video, you can put them down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.